Hello once again, everyone. Welcome to Pokemon Platinum version. I am Mr. Berenger, if you haven't met me before. Hello, how are you? I hope you are well today on this day that you are watching this video. Yes, I'm Mr. Berenger, this is my channel, this is my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke playthrough thing. Now, if you're wondering, what is a Nuzlocke? I will tell you right now. A Nuzlocke is a specific set of rules that the player imposes on their Pokemon run. Now, these Nuzlocke challenges have two rules. First rule, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and must be released or boxed. Now, you're thinking, that's a bit harsh, but that is the rules of the Nuzlocke challenge. The second rule is you can only catch one Pokemon per route. So, if I enter Route 1, the first Pokemon I find is a Pidgey, that's the only one I can catch in that route, etc, etc, and so on and so forth. But by watching, you will figure out the rules and come to learn them and love them and fear them like I do. And also, I'm adding my own rule set onto it called the Game of Chance rule set. It was created by a guy called Non-Apparel, or girl, I don't know. And I've taken the rule set and I've adapted it for my own personal use. If you want to see an example of my own personal use of the Game of Chance Nuzlocke, look down below in the description. You will find my playthrough of Pokemon Sacred Gold, a really difficult Drayon or ROM hack, which tortured me from start to finish. But before I explain the Game of Chance rule set, I will start this game, shall we? Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. I don't think this is our first adventure. This is not our first rodeo about town, Rowan, so no adventure info is needed. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball, if you'd please. Okay, I'll just take my mouse here and click, like so. Out pops a Baniri, the rabbit Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? I think, for this playthrough, I'm going to be a girl. Because I think, yeah. Do I want to be? Yeah, because I prefer Dawn's character more though in this. So, our name is going to be Berry. As it always is. Well, I think because it's female we're going to do. Yeah, with an I instead of a Y, because when I've done previous Nuzlockes, it's been with a Y, because I've been a male character. But this time, I'm female, so that's what we'll do. Your name is Berry. Yes, it is. Okay, so you're Berry. A fine name that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? He's not Barry, he's not Nolan, he's not Roy, and he's not Gavin. We're going to give him a new name. Now, he's quite energetic. He's quite excitable. And I think I know exactly what name we're gonna give him. Gonna call him Samuel. Good friend of mine, Samuel. If you haven't seen any of his stuff, there'll be a link to his channel down in the description, and a link to some stuff we've done together, if I remember. Samuel shit, that's your friend's name. Yes, it is. Good old Samuel 1000, and I've just moved my laptop, making the camera go weird. Sorry. Alright, Barry, this time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now, go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. And we are sunk and land in our bedroom. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who's returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. So there we go. TV is over. let's just quickly face the camera, shall we? Come on, there we go. So, Game of Chance. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing the Game of Chance rule set, which is bloody difficult if you haven't played it before. Of course, the rules will be down in the description as well. But aside from the first 2 rules of the Nuzlocke challenge, the death and the catching one per route thing, there's a couple more rules that we add in. Mainly when we're fighting our rival, gym leaders, any of the bad guy team executives or boss, or the Elite Four and Champion. So any of the big boss battles of the Pokemon series. So these rules are as follows. When you go into the battle, you have 4 moves. You've got 4 moves down on your touchscreen, and these rules will be determined by a deck of cards. So, for instance, the top move will be spades, the move to the top right shall be diamonds, then hearts underneath spades, then clubs underneath diamonds. And then at the start of the battle, we'll shuffle these cards, we'll draw one of them, and then whatever suit we get, that's the move we have to use. But if we just so happen to get the Joker card, which I shall pull from the deck right here, because I'm clearly prepared. The Joker. If we get the Joker card, we are able to pick the move as opposed to leaving our move choice be determined by the fates of the cards. But if we want to switch our Pokemon in the middle of one of these fights, we need to roll a dice. And I'm going to choose a d6 to roll because it just works the best with the amount of Pokemon we have in our party. So I've got my dice here. I'm going to be using one of the d6 to choose the Pokemon when we're fighting, and if we want to use an item in battle, we have to use a coin. We need to flip a coin and get heads. This head's here. The good old Queen's money. The good British pound. That's a topic I'm not going to go into. We'll have to flip a coin and get heads to be able to use an item. If we get tails, we can't use that item, unfortunately. And finally, another little rule I've added on is if the game can be randomized, it should be, because I think it adds a little bit more flavour to the game, a little bit more interest and intrigue to the game. But I'm only going to be like, if it's a core game, you know, like red, blue, yellow, all that thing, randomise it. If it's a ROM hack, we don't need to randomise it because they impose their own challenges as well. But we've spent enough time dawdling about with these rule sets. Let's just get going, shall we? And here's Samuel. Now, the problem is I can't remember Samuel's voice. It's from Birmingham. There you are. No, that's Wales. Hello, I'm from Wales. Samuel. No, that's, what is it? Birmingham? Birmingham? That's how he talks, isn't it? I'll learn his voice for next episode. Hey, Berry, did you just see that TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? He's gonna kill me for this voice. I hate it. This means that he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. It's sounding more like Tom Jones by the minute. Hey, is this a new PC? I'm just going to do my own voice till I learn his voice. I'm sorry. Where was I? Right. We're going to see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Barry, if you're late, I'm fining you 10 million Pokédollars. Alright. Settle down. Settle down, love. I'm sorry if I moved the laptop a little bit. My controller's not working, so yeah. A whole different rant for a different story. Barry, Samuel already left. I don't know what it was about, but he was sure in a hurry. Thank you, Mother. You're being tremendously helpful to the plot of this overall story. Oh yes, Barry, don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Well, take care, sweetie. Tell me something I don't know. Mother. Thud. I love the random music in this. What was that about? Oh, hey Barry. Hey, I'm off to see Professor Rowan. You should come too, and quickly. Oh jeez, forgot something. Oh, Samuel. You klutz. You dunderhead. You fool. I better take my bag and my journal too. Oh, hey Barry, I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million fine if you're late. I don't have that kind of money. In-game or real life. What are you doing? Route 201. Too slow. Alright, let's get moving to Professor Round's lab. What? Don't go to the tall grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter if we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one, I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? So, what you do is you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get to Sandjam Town without running into any wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it! Whose voice is that? Is that Rowan's? Yes, it is. It's Rowan's. You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then, what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? Hey Barry, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? I can't say Professor. They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? The world would surely change if they were made to meet Pokemon. It's a time for me to put them on that path. Shall I call it? You too. You truly love Pokemon, do you? Me too! I love Pokemon! I will ask you once again. You too. You truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. I'm alright. Right, Barry? Yeah, they're good. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly tried to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. What, is that? I'm sorry. How big of you? Very well then. I will entrust you two with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourself again. Now then. Now, where? Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase behind at the lake. Is something wrong here? Ah, there it is, Lucas. Nice work. What I was about to do was entrust these two with their own Pokemon. What? Those Pokemon are crucial. You're giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place right here. Go on. Open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan, I can't believe it. I'm so happy right now, I can't keep a straight face. Hey Barry, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up, so I have to show some class here. Right, now, there are two ways we could choose the Pokemon. We can either look at our trainer ID, and the last number of the trainer ID determines what Pokemon we get. So it's 1 to 3 is the first one, 4 to 6 is the second one, and 7 to 9 is the last one, and if we get 0, we can choose. So I think that's the right one, but... No, you know what? I'm going to look at the Pokemon first, and then I'm going to roll a D20, which I can get. Oh god, there's dice everywhere. I roll a D20. 1 to 6, first Pokemon. 7 to 12, second. 13 to 18, the last one. And if it's 19 or 20, I can choose. So let's have a look-see at this briefcase. And it's randomized, so these starters should be randomized. So we have the Psy Pokemon Abra, okay. The Lizard Pokemon Charmander, okay. Or the Iron Armor Pokemon Aron. Oh, I really want Charmander. I really want Charmander. Oh, come on. I hope to God I get Charmander. So, 1 to 6 will be Abra. 7 to 12 will be Charmander. 13 to 18 will be Aron. And 19 or 20 I can choose. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I dropped it. So, we're going to roll the dice here. And see what we can get. Oh god. Oh! 7! We got 7! We got 7! We got Charmander! Oh yes! Okay, right, I'm picking it up. See, so that's it. And we turned it like that. So that was what we got. We got 7. We got 7. We got Charmander. We got Charmander! Yes! Sorry. I'm good. I'm good. It's the lizard Pokemon Charmander. Will you take this Pokemon? Yes, we will take this Pokemon! Of course we are! Yes! Then I choose you. I'm picking this one. Very well. Both of you seem to have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now, listen well. These Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Shantyam Town. And now we'll be on our way. Ah, yes! Professor, wait for me! Sorry, folks. Oh, this is brilliant. So that means Samuel will be getting the Aron, I believe. How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. Ah, Barry, we've all got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Yes, I am. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Barry, I challenge you to a battle. Okay, let's do this. Here we go, our first battle. Now, this would normally be a game of chance, but because the Nuzlocke hasn't started yet, because we don't have Pokeballs, it will not be a game of chance. Anyway, we've only got several moves, so it wouldn't work well, and plus we might die. So, we're just going to scratch this dude. And it's going to do nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god, right. This is going to take a while, so I'm going to speed up this battle. And hopefully it... If we die, it doesn't count as a death because Nuzlocke hasn't started, because Nuzlockes only start when you get Pokeballs. Because it'd be unfair to stop the Nuzlocke without actually having a chance to catch the Pokemon. So we're just going to speed up this battle. Because I think we might actually die here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna die. We're gonna give it a damn good try, though. Yeah, we've lost. There we go. Yeah, it's over. Okay, so we lose our first fight against Samuel. But that doesn't matter because the Nuzlocke hasn't started. It is a randomizer after all, so we're not sure what we're going to get. I won! I won! But that battle, it could have gone either way. That was close. I can tell you one thing. Battling is awesomely fun. Okay, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See you, Barry! Oh, wow. I'm so happy we've got that Charmander. I'm sorry if I keep looking up. I've got a mirror right in front of me, sort of to reflect light onto my face. But yeah, sorry. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you. You and Sammy are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done with you two. Barry, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh, I know. Barry, put these on. We received a pair of running shoes. Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Press the B button and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? Now, the time has come to have a look at our Charmander. What nature are we? Bashful nature. Okay, that's alright. That's a nice neutral nature for our Charmander. But we're gonna have a Charizard eventually. Oh my god. So let's go and get to Sandgem Town. We've only got a little bit longer left in the episode. We're going to go to about 25 minutes. So let's get up to Sandgem Town before the end of the episode. Too slow! Barry, I'm sick of waiting! I'm going to see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So, I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it, let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy. I'm sure of it. Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear. Come on, Samuel, and your little feet running. Let's go! Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one, it's here. It even says so on the sign. I really hope I'm not too loud for the microphone. I have a fear it's going to be like peaking and all that. What's going on? The flowing time. The expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. He needs to chill. He really needs to chill. Allow me to pass. Step aside. Alright, dude. Alright. Settle down. Settle down. Whoa. What was that about? Weird guy? Okay, Barry. Let's catch that legendary Pokemon. What was that? Oh, the noise of the legendary Pokemon. Did you hear that, Barry? That was the legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait. What? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs, P-O-K, accent E balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Round would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we ever needed anything. Okay, Barry, I'll race you. First one to the Professor's lab in Sanchem Town rules! Oh, Samuel, you have got to calm down. You're just far too excitable on this day right here. So, Route 201, this will not count as our first encounter, because we don't have Pokeballs yet, but I wonder what we can get here. A Ninjask! Alright, that could be cool. That could be cool. Okay, using Harder. I'm going to see how much this does. I'm going to try and beat this Ninjask, get a little bit of experience behind us. Now, I'm going to try not speed up, like important fights, but if I'm grinding and all that, I'll speed up, because I feel in my last LP I speed up just a little bit too much. So, we could get a Ninjask on this route, we could also get a Bellsprout. Okay, nice and Gen 1, nice and Gen 1 power, right there. And let's just beat this thing down into oblivion. I'm getting some funny looks from... Because in my new flat there's a window that sort of faces into another building's window, and there's a hairdresser's over there, and what I assume is one of the staff over there just gave me a really weird look. Alright. How you doing? Oh dear. So we've grown 2 levels already. We're level 7 already, and we've learned Ember. That's pretty damn nice. That's pretty neato burrito, as my flatmate would say. Hi, I've been waiting for you. Please come with me. Professor's been waiting to see you. His voice keeps changing. Ah, block nose. See? This is our Pokemon research lab. We'll go ahead and... Thud. What the... Oh, it's you, Barry. That old guy. He's not so scary. He's not scary so much as he's totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter, Barry. I'm out of here. See you later. What was that? Your friend always seems in such a rush. Anyway, let's go in. I think that's the voice I want to use for Lucas. Hi, I'm Lucas. I'm the Professor Rowan's aide. I've got to give you Pokeballs and stuff. Well. Look who's here. Very was it. Let's have a look at your Pokemon. Well. You've made your Pokemon evolve already. No, I haven't. And trusting you with that Charmander was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Would I like to give this Charmander a nickname? I would. I'm gonna call you Ricardo. I'm gonna call you Ricardo, I think. Yeah, Ricardo. I don't know, I just want to call it Ricardo. I believe I have a friend whose Charizard is called Ricardo, I think. I just like the name Ricardo. There we go. Okay, I see. You're happy with that nickname. When I first saw you two about to step in the tall grass with that Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now, you've astonished me in an entirely different way. Already there's a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Charmander feels the same way about you. And that's why I'll ask you to cherish that Charmander of yours. Boy, am I glad you're kind of worst Pokemon. If you weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. And to do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to trust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on the Sinnoh Pokemon for me? That was a line that I tried to say. Good answer. We got the Pokédex. Woo! That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Barry, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got the same kind of Pokédex as you. I took too long to prepare that voice for just one line. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Barry, your grand adventure begins right now.
Gee, the professor asked me to help, so I'm filling the Pokédex pages too. It makes us comrades working towards the same goal. I'll teach you stuff later, okay?
See you later, Lucas, you weirdo. Let's go. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is almost time. We are pretty much there. 30 minutes is good enough for an episode. I was just rammed by Professor Rowan. I have something good here as well. You should take this. TM27. Now that contains return, or should contain return, which gains in power every time. The more happy your Pokemon is with you.
Gee, Barry, well, I'll be... The professor had TMs? Next thing you tell me he battled when he was young. Gee, Barry, I want to show you a few things, so follow me.
Oh, God, I want to end the episode.
The building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. You can get a Pokemon healed if it's been hurt in battle. You'll find a Pokemon Center in most towns.
God, he's so annoying. I hate this voice already.
Over here in the building with the blue roof is the Pokemon Mart. It's where you can buy or sell those items. Barry, since you're a rookie trainer, you won't be able to buy very much stuff. Don't worry about it, okay? Hate this voice. Oh yeah, right, Barry, you should let your family know you're helping fetch around and put together this Pokédex. Sometimes you have to go very far away to let someone know before you real Pokemon.
I'm sorry about that. We're going to stand in front of this Pokemon Center. Let's actually have a look at this TM. So we get TM27 Leaf Storm. Whoa! Hold on. Oh, that would be so cool if Ricardo could learn Leaf Storm. That would be amazing. I would love to see like art of that. Like a Charmander using Leaf Storm. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first episode of the Pokemon Sacred Gold Game of Chance. There hasn't been any games of chance this episode, but hopefully maybe next episode there will be. We don't know. But if you have liked this video, please slap a like down below on that thumbs up. Just tickle it like that and it'll be happy and nice. If you want to follow this series, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button to join the Behringer clan and be part of the Behringer clan and just cuddle me. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've done webcam, facecam stuff, so yeah, I'm acting weird. But thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Mr. Behringer. I hope you've enjoyed, and please tune in next time for another episode of the Pokemon Platinum Game of Chance. Thank you very much, and goodbye.